Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. It's unfortunate. What do you want? The pleasures in this world to be known that you are a scholar, or what? Never to be known, but to be known in the hereafter. Take your choice. Be extremely careful. Know the difference between an individual and an ummah. Stand as an individual in the first instance. And then don't forget the definition of an ummah by Nabiga al-Bayani, narrated by Abdullah ibn Abbas, why he says, I swear by it. I have forgotten the next. And ummah will never be deceived and go wrong. So you are an individual as an ummah. And that was Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. One out of 250,000 is already the only Muslim. So don't be fooled by what they call jamhur. I never liked jamhur. It's a deceptive word. Now, from whom are you going to take the Sunnah of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Today, I think that scholar should have written a book on the Sunnah specifics, and then let him argue. You should not write a book unless you see mistakes. This is what I have been doing, or this is what I did. I first saw mistakes on Tawheed. I wrote Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the people of the book. That's why my first book I wrote after I retired. Or probably it was the second, I have forgotten, maybe it was the second one. But the first one, most likely, prayers. Obligatory prayers. Gateway to paradise. According to the Sunnah of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Here in Kaduna, nobody bought it. In ABU, on Friday, nobody bought it. You see, don't be arrogant, you don't know anything. No scholar will ever write a book for fame. And if scholars were writing books or wrote books not to remove bid'ah, don't read it. Allah will punish them. Because you only talk when you see mistakes. Begin with ما منعك إذا رأيتهم ضلوا ألا تتبع إن أفعسيت أمري. Begin with the Bible. I mean with the Torah. Why didn't you leave Aaron when you saw them in disarray, confusion, disobeying me? So be careful, my brothers. I wrote a book on as-salat based on your mistakes, and I'm inviting you to paradise, Firdaus. You disagree with me. 32 years you don't know how to pray Friday prayer. 32 years, the whole world, but practically in Nigeria, in Kaduna, in northern Nigeria. Now, I'm just reading, if you like to read it, Mansour, Durrul Mansour, by Imam Sayuti. His tafsir. What did I come across? وأخرج ابن أبي شيبة عن النعمان ابن مقرن. Who is this Qala? That is he is a narrator, he's a Sahaba. He's not a transporter. قال كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا كان عند القتال لم يقاتل أول النهار وآخره إلى أن تزول الشمس وتهب الرياح وينزل النصر. Now this is fantastic. Now you don't read like that without analysis. It's just like a patient. You don't treat him without analyzing what is supposed to be analyzed. From simple investigation, physical investigation, to laboratory tests. Now, first of all, you must know who is this Sahaba. Now, here is Naahdaan ibn Maqarranin. Go and check your book. What book? A book on the Sahabas. But what are you looking for? Tabaqat al-Kabir? Certainly, that is the best book. Or Tarikh al-Kabir? Tarikh al-Kabir will not tell you some details, but Tabaqat al-Kabir is the one. So I checked the name. It's given Naahdaan ibn Maqarranin. I didn't see it. The first glance, the first investigation. So I said, okay, let me be careful, because it's very difficult. There is addition, there is subtraction. So when I checked again, it came under Uthman ibn Amr ibn Maqarranin. So you see, that is the beauty. So you see why they claim, they deceive you, that there is difference, there is disagreement and difference of opinion. And everybody has got his own face in understanding. They are telling you lies. Muhammad is one. There's no other Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Medina is one. There's no other Medina. His masjid is one. There's no other masjid. Likewise, his narrators. If you find a lot of names, investigate. Know, be skillful in knowing who are the Sahabas. Now, this Naahdaan ibn Amr Maqarranin accepted Islam, Battle of the Khandaq, the Confederation. Confederation is around 5 years after Hijrah. Accepted Islam. Now, are you going to dispute his narration? Now, he said, Indal Qital at the moment. Indal Qital at the moment. So when they have gone out, when they left Medina, Lam Madi Yuqati. Awal al-Nahar. What is meant by Awal al-Nahar? That means they do not go out to defend themselves until after Fajr prayer. Because there are two types of Awal al-Nahar. There's Awal al-Nahar, which is Fajr prayer, Fajr time. There's Awal al-Nahar, which is after sunrise, depending upon the Arab customs. I think Awal al-Nahar after Fajr, I think is Kufans. Awal Nahar, after sunrise, Medinas. So there's always difference between the Arabs' presentations, Kalam Arab. So what is it? والآخر إلى أن نزول الشمس وتهب رياح. So this is a feeling characteristic. تزول الشمس, what? He says the word means time of Zuhur prayer. He has never, it's not the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to attack in defensive mood his enemies during Zuhur prayer. Never. What he did, or what is the practice is, he will stop. He will rest. And I pray Zuhur with Asr. So what I'm telling us, you say you have got PhD, you have been to Qura University, you don't know anything. If Qura University is an axis, a nidus of Sunnah, who could have been traveling in air? I could have just lifted my head here, my hands here to eat, under my feet. But these people, they are terrible. So this is explaining to the meaning of Zawal. I don't know whether this is included in my book. So don't be deceived. I'm after the converts, those who are accepting Islam. I'm not interested in our traditional Muslim brothers. No, they'll never listen to you. My main concern is on the converts. Because for 32 years, traditional Muslims don't believe that a black man knows Islam, especially as scientists. So this piece, 2.5 sentences or 2.5 lines, proves that Muslims don't know. I am referring to the converts. Don't follow them. I'm not saying don't follow me, but I have written books. Try to read them in English language. And also read the others. Please use your common sense. You have no excuse. Because it's understanding, why did you accept Islam? And then your akal has the Sunnah not contains the ingredients, the substrata to understand Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and act according to his acts. So I'm sorry for you. These Muslims, they don't know anything. They are only arrogant, telling you what is not in existence, what never existed. So please, I have every proof for the converts, not for our traditional brothers, especially in Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum.